What's up, my lovelies? Welcome back to my channel. To every Muslim, I wish you guys a happy Ramadan. So I'm just going to share this simple recipe that I made, and I want you guys to, maybe you can try it for the Ramadan in the evening. It's easy, it's simple, and it's full of vegetables, which is good for late night eating. So what I have in my bowl here, I have my chicken, which has already been cleaned. I really want to try this recipe with the chicken skin, but I'm like, no, the African inside of me will not allow it. So I have to take out the chicken skin, wash it. I normally use vinegar and lemon juice to wash my chicken. Just add salt. So I'm going to start off with my chicken season. I love this packet season. If you have been watching my video for some time, you know that I love using them whenever I'm seasoning or marinating chicken. So I'm going to start off with that. Then I'm going to add in, of course, my ginger powder, and then I'm going to go in with some salt. This season has herbs. It has a little bit of garlic, onions, and some tomato. So it has like basically most of the things I love using, and then also paprika. So I'm going to go in and add in my plain yogurt. But if you're in France, just look for, you already see the cover. It's fromage blanc, like white cheese. It's like, like plain. It does not have any sugar nor anything sweet inside of it. It's just plain yogurt in English, and then in France. If you're following the French language, then you just have to look for fromage blanc. So this is my first time, not the first time, using chicken, of course, but meat. I've tried it so many times using plain yogurt in seasoning meat that I'm going to go in. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my soy sauce. In France, also it's called sauce soja. So if you are looking for it in France, that's why I'm showing you guys a close up of the ingredients that I'm using instead of just pouring them. So I'm going to go ahead also and add in my lemon juice. I'm using this one. I got this one from Lidl. I'm just going to add just a little bit here because the plain yogurt has some amount of sour in it. So I don't want it to be like extremely sour. If it's only me, trust me, I'm going to add lots of onions, lemon juice, and also adding the lemon of itself. So I can get, I love things that are like kind of, how will I put it, sour and also spicy. Those are my thing, but I'm not eating I'm not the only one eating. And I'm going to go ahead and add in, of course, my virgin olive oil. I got this from Carrefour. You can see the marks there if you're familiar with buying things in France. So after adding all of those, we're just going to go ahead and give them a very good mix. You're going to see how creamy this chicken looks. And it's was creaming after grilling it. If you have an air fryer, great, you can just throw them in there. But if you don't have an air fryer, you have an oven, go ahead and use the oven. It's also good. Don't forget that we used to use oven all the time before air fryer show up and try to take oven's place. So this is how, look at my chicken. So soft, so juicy. You can see a lot of cream in it. Then I'm just going to take this and add it into the baking tray. If you have been watching me for some time now, please don't forget to subscribe. I know you have been watching, but you have yet, make up your mind on what to subscribe. Please go ahead and subscribe. And to all my amazing subscribers, whether you love my cooking content or you love my relationship or discussions on other topics, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So in that same bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add in. I showed you guys a bowl earlier. It's potatoes, carrots, and some chou-fleur. I think in English it's called cauliflower. I don't know. Broccoli, but it's not green. It's white. In France, it's chou-fleur. So look at my plates. So I'm just going to go ahead now and just throw in the potatoes and then also the carrots. You are going to get it, into the marinated bowl, and then for this we are going to bake it. The carrot just for some time, then we'll have to add it again into the pot. You are going to see what I'm talking about in a minute. So just bear with me. So I'm going to just marinate everything right now. You can cut your potatoes into tiny bits if you like, or your carrots into tiny bits if you like, but I'm just leaving it here. Then I'm going to add in more of the chicken season powder, and then I'm just going to go ahead and give it some amount of very good mix to make sure everything is nicely incorporated just like that. And then we're going to add in some olive oil again. I love using olive oil in some certain recipes. The taste it brings out is just great. It's just amazing. And you know, olive oil is also healthy, even though it's expensive to normal vegetable oils, but it has its good as it contributes to our body. Look at the carrots, look at the potatoes, they are incorporated well and marinated well. So once our chicken was off, I've also used another tray and just throw in my potatoes and carrots, and then in the same bowl also we are going to marinate our chou-fleur or cauliflower. And then in the pot, olive oil, I'm going to add in my diced onions and some fresh tomatoes, just like that. So I just give it like a little bit of gravy flavor because you can eat those just like that. But there is just something about me and make a little bit of gravy for everything. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in my tomato paste. Just a little bit, not too much, just a tiny bit. And then I'm just going to, because we already have fresh tomatoes, so I don't want to have like too much of tomatoes. It's good, but sometimes it have this sour taste. I love eating sour food, but not in every context. So I'm going to add in my green paste. If you want to know how I made this green paste, the video is available on my channel. And then after giving them a very good mix to make sure everything is incorporated, we are going to go ahead and add in a tiny bit also of our chicken seasoning, and then we are going to go ahead adding some soy sauce, and then we are just going to throw in our cauliflower and allow it to just steam or cook with the onions. This juice is what I get when I was like, baking the chicken. I just drain it. Whenever you're baking chicken in the oven, some amount of juice will be coming out. If you don't want your chicken to be too juicy, you can drain it off and then add it into any sauce. So you can just keep it in the freezer, and then you can add it when you're making jollof or fried rice. It's really something great. And then I'm going to go ahead, of course, and add in some amount of salt. Like I'm not using any Maggi cubes for this little bit of gravy because I've already seasoned my chicken enough, and I also add that chicken seasoning to this little bit of gravy. So just salt is fine. Give that a very good mix, and then we're just going to leave it for some time to allow the cauliflower to just steam. I don't like when vegetables are like cooked like extremely soft. If you are trying to introduce your kids to vegetables, you don't have to make it too cooked. They need to learn to eat it a little bit, just in between. So this is me just leaving it and allowing everything to just sit through nicely. Look at how beautiful the pot is looking. And then once the oil is like starting to like show up, the water is dissolving from the onions. I'm going to go ahead and grab my carrots and just put them inside of the pot just like this. Then I'm just going to give them a very good mix and just leave it like that. If you have watched this video up to this minute and we are in 8 minutes, so 12 seconds now, thank you so much for sticking by. I really appreciate people that watch my video to the end. And thank you so much. And if you are going to try this recipe for Ramadan, or maybe just something that you want to just try, leave it in the comment section what you think. If you follow the recipe, if you use the same ingredients as mine, or use other ingredients, how does it taste after you have finished making it? I love to get feedback and reviews about people trying recipes and things that I cook. It really brings me so much joy. So, like, I practically forgot about telling you guys about my lifestyle channel. It's called Lifestyle with Mariama. That is like something aside from my usual stuff in here. It's more about shopping, grocery, exercise, weight loss, and so many other stuff. So please don't forget to go subscribe. Link is available in the description of this video. So we are going to go ahead and add in some basil flakes just to give that little bit of green color inside of the recipe. So this is it. The chicken was ready, the potatoes were great, and we really had it was really good. And we have this for like dinner yesterday, but I'm doing the voiceover today. I hope you guys love it, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a lovely Ramadan and have a lovely day. Bye.